we expose you to practical ways at which you can dispose your waste properly in order to achieve a clean and sustainable environment. Yes, that's what we do here on this program. That's our campaign. That's our mandate on this show. So I welcome you to another informative edition of the show this beautiful Saturday, the 10th day in the month of August 2024. My name is Mike James. You're welcome. So today we shall be taking a holistic look at sustainable environment, that achieving a sustainable environment through stakeholders collaboration. We'll take you through what LOMA, which is the Lagos Waste Management Authority, has done in this regard in order to achieve a sustainable environment. Talking about stakeholders collaboration, of course, LOMA has held several stakeholders meetings with community leaders and the likes, and yes, it's all in a bid to expose them to the benefit and of course the detriment of not taking care of the environment properly or disposing your waste indiscriminately. We talk about the detriment. Of course, there are no benefits to that. It's detrimental to the environment. And we also, get to enlighten the community leaders about, how best to properly to dispose your waste. Yes, so these are part of the things that go on during stakeholders meeting, and of course it is expected that the stakeholders would pass the message to their the residents within that community. All right, then so I will get to talk more on this, but first we'll go on a break. We'll take a message from our partners LOMA. When we return, we shall begin the conversation. Stay here.
Stop it! Yes, you don't do it. Indiscriminate dumping of refuse into drainage channels is prohibited in Lagos State. It has to stop. Henceforth, it's zero tolerance for building or erecting structures on drainages, setbacks, and alignments in Lagos State. Government is doing its best to make our environment clean and safe. As responsible citizens, we too should play our part to sustain it. Dumping of refuse into drainages, canals, or gutters destroys our roads and drainage systems, causes flooding in some areas, and poses great dangers to lives and damage to our public structures. Desist from disposing refuse into drainage channels and canals. It's damaging to the image of Lagos State. Remember, there are laws and regulations guiding the disposal of waste in Lagos State. Offenders will be prosecuted according to the law. Do the right thing. Use refuse bins, not canals, gutters, or drains. Dispose waste responsibly. Protect our drainage system. Contribute to a safer environment for us all. Ibega Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Àjùmọ̀ṣe Office of Drainage Services. Announcer.
If you asked me what a team of heroes look like, I would say people committed to creating a clean and beautiful state. After all, what's there to love about living in a dirty and harmful environment? That's why at LOMA, we built an exceptional team with people like the fearless Binga who picks up waste from your house and streets, the swift Musa who navigates all waste to the landfills, Dupe, the super cleaner who saves our roads from litters, and of course, our magical recycler, Atinuke, who converts waste to wealth. Everyone at LOMA is committed to keeping Lagos clean in every way for a safer and healthier Lagos. LOMA, a league of heroes. Keep Lagos clean.
Lagos, welcome back to Clean and Edge. Beautiful Saturday morning. And of course, you're just joining us, you're welcome. Today we're looking at achieving a sustainable environment through stakeholders collaboration. But real quick, let's talk traffic. Let me serve you some traffic report. We have this one here that talks about the Ikorodu corridor. And it says traffic movement on the length and breadth of the zone still in perfect shape. No record of impediment whatsoever. The area looking very cool and calm. All right, so let's move on. And it says from Trailer Park, connecting Odonguyo, appreciable flow of traffic has been observed on that stretch. And from NMPC, movement through Flower looks good. First and second gates connecting Okigbego is a fast-moving one. Sawmill all the way to Sabo roundabout isn't looking bad either. Very much encouraging. That's what it is looking like traffic-wise. And the rest of the journey through Power Line, Aliji, connecting the Ikorodu roundabout is a fast-moving one. Ikorodu roundabout, navigating Primero, Unity, all the way to Benton, slow movement owing to commercial activities. But then the return journey from Benton down to the roundabout is fine, yes. And taking it further down through Ojubodi, Obas Palace, into Ojogbe, very good movement is what we have gathered on that stretch of road. So that's for the Ikorodu axis real quick. So we're just trying to get feeds from the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. I wonder what's going on there, but nothing major. Yes, just in case anything occurs, we'll definitely let you in on it. All right, so back to the show. A sustainable environment through stakeholders collaboration. That's what we're talking about. Now, the task of creating a clean, healthy, and sustainable Lagos city actually goes beyond Loma's efforts alone. Like I always say, it's a collaborative effort. We have our roles to play, not just that of the government, but we too, because we are the source of generation of this waste. We are the ones that generate this waste. We as tenements in Lagos, we as humans. Waste, like I said, could be generated from anywhere. From your homes, from your offices, the marketplaces, wherever we find ourselves. Yes, as long as, we engage ourselves with consumables. Yes, waste is generated, whatever it is. Even we as humans, yes, we have our own personal waste, which we're not looking at now. So it goes beyond Loma's efforts alone. It requires collaboration and collective duty shared by all stakeholders. And for this collaboration to work, stakeholders need to understand Loma's functions and their own individual responsibilities. Now, every resident, which includes you and I, and stakeholder, has the ability to impact the environment. We could do this through good personal waste management practices, and from the small act of separating waste at home, which you've been talking about, recycling, waste separation, to actively participating in community cleanups and initiatives. Now, these efforts collectively drive substantial improvements in waste reduction, waste recycling, and overall public health. So let's talk about ways at which stakeholders can collaborate with Loma for a sustainable environment. Now, I mentioned community cleanup initiatives. Of course, communities can organize regular cleanup drives in partnership with Loma. Now, this not only helps in immediate waste removal, but it also raises awareness about proper waste disposal. So, when we come out as a community, or it could be you could live in an estate, and you guys can organize yourselves and say, okay, each Thursday or every Saturday, let's come out and clean, desilt the drainages, clean the environment, do away with litters, talking about pet bottles and all that. We can do that collectively. So that's where community cleanup initiatives comes in achieving a sustainable environment. Now, we also have corporate partnerships. That's taken into the advanced level now. Corporate partnerships. Businesses can partner with Loma to implement responsible waste management practices. And part of this could include setting up recycling stations, which Loma has done, using eco-friendly packaging, or sponsoring waste management programs. So that's the advanced stage of it. And bringing you to educational institutions' involvement. Let's not forget the Loma Academy is still on. We'll get to talk about it later on. Schools and universities can also collaborate with Loma to educate students about waste management and environmental sustainability. Part of this could involve, integrating waste management into curricula or organizing workshops and seminars, one of which is the Loma Academy. And of course, yes, schools can also partner with Loma to educate students about waste management and environmental sustainability. So we also have research and innovation. Stakeholders could collaborate with Loma through research and innovation. Now, academic institutions and research centers can also partner Loma to develop innovative waste management solutions. They could conduct environmental impact studies or improve existing waste management technologies. So these are just part of the ways, there's still a couple of them which we shall be looking at. But first, let's go on a break. a quick break. We'll take a message from our partners. When we return, we shall browse through other, aspects at which stakeholders can collaborate with LOMA. It's all in a bid to achieve a sustainable environment. Don't go away.
If you asked me what a team of heroes look like, I'd say people committed to creating a clean and beautiful state. After all, what's there to love about living in a dirty and harmful environment? That's why at Loma, we built an exceptional team with people like the fearless Binga who picks up waste from your house and streets, the Swift Musa who navigates all waste to the landfills, Iya Dupe, the super cleaner who saves our roads from litters, and of course, our magical recycler, Atinuke, who converts waste to wealth. Everyone at Loma is committed to keeping Lagos clean in every way for a safer and healthier Lagos. Loma, a league of heroes. Keep Lagos clean.
Stop it! Yes, you don't do it. Indiscriminate dumping of refuse into drainage channels is prohibited in Lagos State. It has to stop. Henceforth, it's zero tolerance for building or erecting structures on drainages, setbacks, and alignments in Lagos State. Government is doing its best to make our environment clean and safe. As responsible citizens, we too should play our part to sustain it. Dumping of refuse into drainages, canals, or gutters destroys our roads and drainage systems, causes flooding in some areas, and poses great dangers to lives and damage to our public structures. Desist from disposing refuse into drainage channels and canals. It's damaging to the image of Lagos State. Remember, there are laws and regulations guiding the disposal of waste in Lagos State. Offenders will be prosecuted according to the law. Do the right thing. Use refuse bins, not canals, gutters, or drains. Dispose waste responsibly. Protect our drainage system. Contribute to a safer environment for us all. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Àjùmọ̀ṣe Office of Drainage Services. Announcer.
I need you. You need me. Together we can make Lagos clean. Make sure you throw away your dirt properly, not inside canals, to avoid flooding on our roads when it rains. Lagos Traffic Radio say keep Lagos clean, moving Lagos forward.
Lagos. So we're back on the block to serve you more information. Yes, it's your traffic information round the clock station, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. But this time we're talking, environmental sustainability. We're weaving our conversation around, achieving a sustainable environment. And we're taking it from the angle of stakeholders collaboration. So earlier, I made you understand that there are several ways at which stakeholders can collaborate with the Lagos Waste Management Authority, LOMA, in order to achieve a sustainable environment. I talked about community cleanup initiatives. We looked at corporate partnerships. That's when businesses partner with LOMA in order to implement responsible waste management practices, which include setting up recycling stations, using eco-friendly packaging, or sponsoring waste management programs. When you talk about waste management programs, talking about, programs like this, it's all in a bid to enlighten you about proper waste management and the activities of LOMA. We have educational institutions involvement. I talked about the LOMA Academy, and just some high institutions as well who have inculcated environmental sustainability studies into their curricula. And some schools, high institutions, have also begun to organize workshops and seminars in this regard. So research and innovation, that's an advanced level. This is when academic institutions and research centers partner with LOMA in order to develop innovative waste management solutions. They can also conduct environmental impact studies or improve existing waste management technology. So let's move on. Media collaboration, that's exactly what we're doing here. This is when media outlets work with LOMA in order to spread awareness about proper waste disposal and environmental conservation through public service announcements, documentaries, or regular news segments or programs like this. We have Cleaning Edge, Ojushe Loma, and the likes on radio and even magazines. Yes, it's all in a bid to expose you to ways at which you can achieve environmental sustainability. Okay, so NGO partnerships cannot be ruled out. Environmental NGOs can collaborate with LOMA in terms of advocacy, community outreach, and implementation of sustainable practices at the grassroots level. Now, I want you to understand that the path to a sustainable environment in Lagos State lies on effective collaboration between LOMA and all stakeholders, which includes you and I. So when there's a collective responsibility from individuals to corporations, we can transform Lagos into a model of urban cleanliness and environmental sustainability. So it's very crucial to remember that every positive action, no matter how small, contributes to the larger goal of a cleaner and sustainable Lagos. So Lagos, this is where we're going to be drawing the curtain on today's edition, or rather this week's edition of Cleaning Edge. Of course, the show will come away again next week Saturday, but first, don't forget that you can always connect with LOMA via text message on 080 300 52962. That's 080 300 52962. Connect with LOMA via Facebook, loma.gov, Instagram, loma_gov, or you can send an email to info@loma.gov.ng. So, much appreciation going out to Mrs. Folashade Kadri, Director of Public Affairs for LOMA. On behalf of my executive producer, Tayo Akonle, the show will come your way again next week, Saturday at 9:15. Until then, to have yourself a wonderful weekend and a beautiful week ahead.
Stop it! Yes, you don't do it. Indiscriminate dumping of refuse into drainage channels is prohibited in Lagos State. It has to stop. Henceforth, it's zero tolerance for building or erecting structures on drainages, setbacks, and alignments in Lagos State. Government is doing its best to make our environment clean and safe. As responsible citizens, we too should play our part to sustain it. Dumping of refuse into drainages, canals, or gutters destroys our roads and drainage systems, causes flooding in some areas, and poses great dangers to lives and damage to our public structures. Desist from disposing refuse into drainage channels and canals. It's damaging to the image of Lagos State. Remember, there are laws and regulations guiding the disposal of waste in Lagos State. Offenders will be prosecuted according to the law. Do the right thing. Use refuse bins, not canals, gutters, or drains. Dispose waste responsibly. Protect our drainage system. Contribute to a safer environment for us all. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Àjùmọ̀ṣe o, Office of Drainage Services, announcer.
If you ask me what a team of heroes look like, I'd say people committed to creating a clean and beautiful state. After all, what's there to love about living in a dirty and harmful environment? That's why at LOMA, we built an exceptional team with people like the fearless Binga who picks up waste from your house and streets, the Swift Musa who navigates all waste to the landfills, Iya Dupe, the super cleaner who saves our roads from litters, and of course, our magical recycler, Atinuke, who converts waste to wealth. Everyone at LOMA is committed to keeping Lagos clean in every way for a safer and healthier Lagos. LOMA, a league of heroes. Keep Lagos clean.
Say Lagos, it guys make plans before you walk out. Okay, they find people.
Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Come on and let me out. My body's saying let's go, but my heart is saying no. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a cheating about if you wanna be with me, I can make your wish come true. You gotta make a big impression. Gotta like what you do. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta love me the right way. If you wanna be with me, I can make your wish come true. Just come and set me free, baby. I'll be with you. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come on and let me out.
A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fly and is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. So, no, I don't want your number, no. I don't wanna give you mine, and no, I don't wanna meet you nowhere, no. don't show love. Oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. Wanna get with me with no money? Oh no, I don't want no scrub. No scrub. No, no. Scrub. No, 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 no. I don't want no scrub. The scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. The scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. The scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best
Oga, can't you see this is zebra crossing?
I beg, una be zebra.
This crossing not before zebra, and the black and white